hello there. My name is early 90s Keanu Reeves. I played Ted Logan and Bill in Ted's Excellent Adventure, and Johnny Utah in the smash hit Point Break. But did you know I also portrayed the character Jonathan Harker in Bram Stoker's Dracula? Excellent. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Crit and Miss Role-Playing Games. Did you know that this is the only actual play channel on the internet where every one of the cast members is a current or former professional underwear model?
And we're also the only one being litigiously sued by Keanu Reeves.
Yes, Keanu Reeves, if you're out there, I mean, either you can hire me as your stunt double, which I will accept, or you can sue us, in which case I also accept the extra publicity of that particular.
Or we'll take
scenario.
a guest spot.
Oh, we'll take a guest spot, and you can actually be the DM. Oh, how good of a DM would Keanu Reeves be?
He'd be probably the 5th or 6th best on the Crit and Miss channel.
I'd give him a solid second.
What's
Speaking of solid seconds, what's going on, guys? You guys good? You having a good week?
What's a second?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to leave that up to everyone else to imagine. Are we actually live? Is everything working here? I'm not sure. Generally speaking, I have gratuitous technical difficulties, but tonight it seems like everything is actually working the way that it should, and I'm just not used to it.
I'll allow Dan to do the sound check because I am on my laptop. Can't do anything.
Check. 1 2 1 2. Is this thing working?
We close chat because it's.
I can't hear Christian. The podcast is no good. I can't hear Christian.
Hi.
So much better.
Christian, give us your best Keanu Reeves, early 90s Keanu Reeves, please.
Right.
That high came through live, and it was not good, Christian. Can you not do that again? Just like the Keanu, can you please make sure you refrain?
You're asking to call upon memories that I don't have. When I think of like early 90s Keanu Reeves, my mind doesn't think of a voice. It just thinks of him on a train. Sorry, not a train, a bus.
A bus.
Holding the side of it. Not actually talking.
Well, you had a sad childhood, my friend, because some of my best childhood memories are of Keanu Reeves, especially in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, which is one of the greatest kids movies out there, as far as I'm concerned. Am I right? Anyone else?
May have been the one with a sad childhood because that's the best moment of his childhood. Click here now.
Have you kept up with him recently? As an example of some of his newer roles, such as the tumbleweed in the SpongeBob movie.
No, I haven't actually. But that sounds like it's an acting gig that's right up his alley, so to speak.
He's had some great guest spots, actually.
He has, right?
I'm trying to think. There's one where there's like people dating, they split, and then he comes in as the new boyfriend, and he's just the nicest guy in the world. Like it just infuriates. Mate, I'm gonna have to find it. That's the best movie. Love it.
All right, there's our tabletop audio. That's coming through for the people at home now as well. If you haven't already found tabletop audio and using their amazing sound sets for your home games, make sure you check them out right now at tabletopaudio.com. I don't know if you guys can tell, but on Tuesday, we had some technical difficulties. I haven't been able to hear myself on my own headphones, but I can now. Which means I can actually do voices. And I love hearing the sound of my own voice. Did you guys know that?
Yes.
It might have come up.
A little bit of a behind the curtain fact there. I love the sound of my own voice. It's the only reason why I do this show is that I can go back and listen to myself. I don't have a banter topic for tonight, but since we're already talking about Keanu Reeves, why don't we talk about our favorite Keanu Reeves performance, or the worst let's say the worst Keanu Reeves performance. What movie have you seen him in where you were like, man, this sucks. This is not good. Let's start with Dan, known film critic.
See, I'm going to go completely off the table here and
All right, love it.
really test everyone. Being an ice hockey fan means that I watch a lot of Canadian television and see a lot of Canadian ads.
Yeah, okay.
Now, there is this persona around Keanu Reeves that he's like, "Ooh, I critique everything and only do the ones that I actually really like." He's in a Rogers commercial, acting terribly, selling the biggest corporation in Canada. And it's like, it's so off-brand, it's weird, and that's the worst he's been in.
Okay, a Rogers commercial. What is that?
So think about Telstra. If Telstra also owned channels 7, 9, and 10.
So essentially, it's like the opposite of his character in Cyberpunk 2077, right? He's gone full corpo.
Yep, full corp. And it's just, we just get told so often that, like, oh, he only does the things he likes.
Nah. Sometimes he likes to get paid. Who can blame him? Who can blame him? I certainly like to
I'd be living off that Matrix money, but maybe not.
Do you think he's still getting royalties for the Matrix?
Yep.
Think the Wachowski brothers are still sending him a check for that one?
He'd be getting his monthly stipend, that's for sure.
I've heard
new services.
I've heard that they are considering making another Matrix movie. Is that something? Is that true, or is that just hearsay? Is that rumor?
I also heard, I don't know anything about that, but I heard that he wants to make Constantine 2.
Oh.
I want that. I want that so bad.
Constantine? Big Constantine fan, Mod?
Everyone should be, and if they're not, they got bad taste.
I'm more of a big... It wasn't a bad movie. It was a good movie, but I loved the comic book character, so it wasn't super accurate at the time, but it was still cool.
So, as per Google's AI overview, which don't believe anyone listening, if there is one due, it's also meant to be the 5th. I didn't know there was a 4th.
Didn't you? You didn't know there was a 4th one?
No.
You haven't seen it? I think it was a Netflix special, wasn't it? The old fourth movie. It had Keanu Reeves and I'm blanking on her name.
Called Matrix Resurrections.
Resurrections, yeah. They kind of tried to reboot it. It was like a soft reboot. No, not really. It was a sequel, but also they were trying to, do their own thing. It was one of those things where it was like, oh, it doesn't do it justice. You know what I mean?
Neil Patrick Harris isn't it? I like him. He's fun.
Yeah. Neil Patrick Harris wasn't bad. I think it's the whole movie, and I think the main actress as well. I forget her name as well, but she was
Carrie-Anne Moss, Trinity.
Yes, Carrie-Anne Moss, and the other lady,
Yada Pinkett Smith.
That too.
Niobe.
Yes, Niobe. Yeah, but it felt like it was just like a soulless endeavor.
It was forced.
Yeah, it was forced. It didn't feel good. But yeah, I think speaking of things that were soulless and don't feel good, Mod, what's your worst rated Keanu Reeves performance? Sorry, that's all I had to work with.
That's right. I only apologize if you meant it.
Apologized.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I heard. Yeah, that's the bit that made me cry. I just went through his whole repertoire, and I do love most of them. I was going to say, I really liked the movie The Day the Earth Stood Still.
Okay.
I was going to say 47 Ronin. I really didn't enjoy that movie.
Oh, yeah, that was a bit of a...
But I'm going to skip past that.
rough one.
And the one I put in chat, I'm going to say that one, just so I could say its name.
What did we put in chat?
Okay, my favorite.
Right, chat.
Always Be My Maybe. It's one of the greatest cameos of Keanu Reeves ever. And I'll say it was a bad Keanu Reeves movie, bad role, because he didn't have enough time in the movie.
So you feel he was underutilized thus?
Only because of how awesome it was.
Okay. Keanu Reeves, famous for being the good guy, right? Like just a genuine sort of guy. I wonder if that's true. I mean, I have no reason to not believe that. As far as I'm concerned, he's a great guy, which makes sense if you feel like he was underutilized in that film. That you might think it's one
Okay, let me not underutilized.
Okay.
It was really good cameo. It was fantastic.
Oh,
It's just that at the end of the movie, I enjoyed it so much. I wish it went a little bit longer, and I got a little bit more of it.
you want a little bit more Keanu
It
in
may
your
have
life.
affected the whole movie, but it would have been worth it.
Can't blame you. All right. Speaking of people that we want to have more of inside of us, Christian.
Look, I think it's Ballerina for me, and maybe even Parabellum. They just, it's just Hollywood trying to suck too much out of something that's popular and then just drive it until there's fucking just a skeleton.
Okay.
The
All
John
right.
Wick movies were good, but as it reached the third one, it was just the same thing again. And then Ballerina, they're now trying to like change it to a younger actor so that they can then milk it for longer, for more years. And it's just, I don't know. I didn't enjoy it.
Just quickly, have you guys seen The Replacements?
No.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Basically, it's him as a washed-up football player with a whole heap of gangsters on his team. Feel-good family movie. Fantastic.
With Reese Ifans playing the kicker.
Hell yeah. Oh, that's so good. He's so good. It's amazing.
It's certainly not a movie that has popped up on my radar, but I was scrolling through his IMDb just moments before we started this episode, and it's a little bit more comprehensive than even I realized. He's done a lot of movies. A lot of them I haven't seen or heard of or care to see, to be absolutely honest with you.
Most of them are really good, honestly. There's so many here that I'm like, I would watch that right now.
All right, so I'm just going to throw this out there. We cancelled tonight's episode. We do a watch party of Keanu Reeves movies.
Yeah, I'm all right with that.
With like 20 minutes of each one.
Do I level up?
Yeah, pretty much 20 minutes of each movie.
Watch them all at 30 speed to see what we can get.
That would actually make for a fantastic stream. Don't tempt me with a good time, you son of a bitch. For me, I think having watched the Bram Stoker's Dracula, I found his portrayal of Jonathan Harker to be baffling. It was a baffling casting choice. I don't think it was his fault necessarily to cast him as an English London gentry, but it's tough to really buy the character in that movie, I find, which is a shame. You know, Dracula is a classic tale, and Keanu Reeves is a classic human being, so you think that would be a good mix, but unfortunately they might have considered giving that one to someone who can speak Londonish. Is that a language?
Like maybe Reese Ifans.
Maybe.
Hell yeah.
Maybe them. Yeah, maybe me. I can do a pretty good London accent. Casting agents, if you're out there, I am open to negotiations. Speaking of people who aren't open to negotiations, last week's episode was a bit of a humdinger. I think it was a whole episode of combat, right?
Mm-hmm. Just the way I like it.
We haven't done too many episodes that are 100% combat.
We haven't had combat in a while.
We haven't had combat in a while. Not a big combat campaign, this one. I like to set the stage so that, oh, look at those guns. I like to set the stage. Are you Fujin or are you Christian? I'm not sure. The lines between reality and fantasy are beginning to blur for me once I
wake up in real life doing naked push-ups as well.
Naked push-ups? Man, I do not envy Jess. Just to clean up that little spot on the floor every morning where your manhood touches every time you go to the bottom of the push-up. So it just touches the floor.
Gets worse as I age.
Boop, boop, boop. It's like 3 little dots on the ground. Okay, let's not think about that too much. We don't want people to abandon the stream in droves. I got a disapproving look. Or a confused look. Okay, it was a confused look. All right. Let's get straight into it because there's a lot we got to get through tonight. The combat is still raging, so I don't want to delay things for too long. Before we do launch straight into this life or death situation, let's talk about our affiliate partners real quick. Check out fruitbowldice.com if you want to roll as crazily well as I did last week. Natural 19, natural 18, natural 20, natural 19. Check out the VOD. It was phenomenal. Check out
It was very
fruitbowldice.com.
unfair.
They've got amazing dice. They don't have any fruit. They don't have any bowls. So if you're in the market for fruit or bowls, don't check them out. But if you want to generate some random numbers and kill your friends, check out fruitbowldice.com because they have you covered in that regard. And if you want to be wearing a sweet shirt while you kill said friends, check out Cryptic Culture. They sell tabletop RPG and D&D themed apparel so that you can look sweet at your next D&D game night. Oh my God, what was that? All right, so quick recap to catch everybody back up because I think it's important that we're all on the same page before we start killing people. You all came to Vallaki with the intention of finding a safe place of refuge for your newfound friend, Irina Kolyana, sister to the de facto burgomaster after the death of their father. Ismark the Greater, they called him. You were waylaid by some horrible creatures as you traveled from the village of Barovia to Vallaki. And sadly, Irina succumbed to her wounds during the fight, thanks to some fortuitous rolling on Mod's part, or should I say, flipping of the coin, rather. Now, against the teachings, your resident cleric of Hades, Thana, cast gentle repose on her body, thus preserving her long enough for you to get her the rest of the way to Vallaki and, of course, to the Cathedral of St. Andrew. Unfortunately, upon your arrival, the priest, one Father Lucian, informed you that the ability to perform any miracles, such as, and not limited to, resurrection, would be beyond him, so long as the bones of St. Andrew, a holy relic, and the source of the Morning Lord's lingering power in the cathedral, were missing. So he set out to find them, only to discover that the local gravedigger Milivaj, bit of a hothead, had sold the knowledge of the whereabouts of the relic to the coffin maker Henrik van der Voort. Weird guy, I think he called him. Weird guy, keeps to himself. So you bust into Henrik's house, you tackle him to the ground, you pin him down, and you force him to tell you what he did. And apparently a man by the name of Vasily von Holtz told him to steal the bones and make his shop ready for the arrival of his, in quotation marks, business partners by filling some crates with dirt. You let him go. You go upstairs, and of course Fujin starts kicking over crates because it's Fujin and it's what he does. He's not asking any questions.
They were inanimate.
They were inanimate crates as far as you were concerned, and lo and behold, out of one of these crates comes one of Vasily's, in quotation marks, business partners, who immediately attacks the party before 5 more of these business partners burst out from the remaining crates and join the melee. As of this moment, we have Fujin and Tane flanking one of these creatures in the northern hemisphere of the room, while Bill and Thana are currently in melee range of another in the southern hemisphere. There are 2 more of these creatures that are currently crammed into the northwestern corner of this room, which is like an inverted L shape in shape. And these 2 have been and are currently turned by Thana, and they are desperately attempting to escape the room by clawing their way through the wall, so far unsuccessfully. Fujin. Now, last we checked in with you, you were down to 1 hit point currently, with a maximum hit points of 7 thanks to the creature's ability to drain its victims. So things are looking pretty dire for Fujin. I think this is the closest he's ever come to facing his own mortality. So, just quickly, what do you think is going through Fujin's head at the moment?
Where we left off last session was it's just a current like fight or flight mode, and it's just full fight. So there's not really thoughts of even his own personal safety. It's either just do as much damage to them before I go out. And the only way I'm probably going to survive this is if they die first. Just a rabid animal in a corner.
Yes. A rabbit in a corner.
Also,
So-
am I the only one that can see just the Strahd, or do I need to refresh?
No, you should still be on that at the moment. I can bring you guys over to the map if you wish. There you go. It's also worth mentioning as well. And one thing I forgot to say is that there is a full-sized horse in the room as well, in the form of Tane's mount, Pony Soprano. So that's happening. So there is a horse in the room, which is interesting.
Quick question though. You said the crates weren't inanimate. So the vampires were animate, but the crates are animate, or they're inanimate crates?
No, they're inanimate crates. The crates are inanimate. The vampires
Okay,
are
thank God. I
animate.
thought we had to fight the crates.
Yeah, the crates come to life. They're all mimics.
Checks out.
Wouldn't that be a twist?
Okay, I'm ready.
If I had more time to prep this, that's exactly what would happen. Okay, so that's what's going through Fujin's head at the moment as he lay there on the ground. Are you? No, you're not prone. You are grappled. Okay, so keep that in mind. Your speed is 0. Tane, flanking with this creature, is currently looking pretty strong. He's the heartiest of everyone at the moment with 19 current hit points. What is going through Tane's head?
Well, we killed that one, and now we got to stab this one.
All right.
And also, Fujin doesn't look very well.
Deep thoughts with Tane. Bill is at 22 hit points in the southern end of the room, along with Thana, who is currently at 14 hit points.
How
Bill,
nice would it be.
You are grappled at the moment, I believe.
Yes, I am.
You are grappled by one of these creatures.
They've held onto my. They got knocked prone, but they grabbed onto my ankle.
Yes, they are lying on the floor, but they are holding on to you, which means your speed is still 0. I'm going to share some art with the thousands of viewers at home. There you go. Check that out. Isn't that
Please
fun?
stick there.
I'm going to press on that to bring that up for people. There you go. Look at that. Love me some good creature art. Okay, so what's going through Bill's head? Talk to me. Crunch the numbers, as it were.
Well, it's Bill Iron Dancer. Don't tell me the odds, because it turns out I'm favored by the gods.
Nice.
How long have you been sitting on that one?
About 10 minutes. I thought we were going to introduce characters, so
Okay.
I'm just trying to force it in there.
Clip that. Okay, that's
It
great.
was more of the last week when Christian was like, I don't think I've ever seen anyone use favored by the gods. So I thought, let's get it happening. It saved my day.
I kind of wish I still hadn't seen anyone use that before because I hated it.
He's scared. He's starting to look for escape routes and things like that. So right now he's aware of the 2 other ones, even though he can't directly see them. So he's looking at it like, well, even if we kill this one and kill the other one, then we still have 2 more that we have to get through. So how are we even going to be able to do this? He's worried.
Makes sense. Thana, as I mentioned, 14 hit points remaining. Who knows what's going through her head at the moment? This could be a lot worse than it is, but it is still a pretty hairy situation. We are at the top of round 6. It is worth mentioning, of course, Grace was unable to join us again tonight, thanks to health reasons, I think. We wish her the best. Hope she can come back next week with a brand new character. Let's get this show on the road. Top of round 6. Fujin, it is your turn. You've got 1 hit point remaining. You are within 5 feet of one of these creatures.
Look, I could dodge and try to increase my chances of living here. It literally is the next turn, but I do also know that it has me grappled, and I've already seen multiple times that there's that con save. So Fujin's probably going to die here. I'm probably going to, because it's maximum hit points, like if the damage goes over. So I need to take 8 points of damage and then I'm just dead. I'm not unconscious. So I'll probably die now, and then I'll probably just log off the stream. Because there's no reason for me to stick around. So Fujin,
Hey, you could play a horse.
Fujin is just going to try to finish this thing off. I don't think it was
Christian,
bloodied.
I've got something for you. I kill you. You play the vampires for the rest of the episode.
I'll then slaughter the rest of the party so that we all share my fate.
Yep. New show next week.
I do have flanking, which is nice, and sneak attack, which is nice. Can you remind me, the one that's in between me and Tane, does it look bloodied?
It's in. Remind me again. Is it? What's the condition for bloodied?
Half health.
Half health. Yes, I'm going to say it's bloodied.
Okay. I don't know if I can deal, from memory, they were taking up to like 80 points of damage. I don't know if I can deal 40 in one turn, but let's give it a fucking go.
Let's give it a try. Oh, yeah. Let's gamble. I feel like I'm at pokies. Chuck in $5.
I do have some flustering strikes still, which will help my companions.
I'm flustered.
Yeah, don't save anything for next turn.
Everyone.
Long rest.
Yeah, save everything you have.
I'm not rolling for initiative. For some reason, I do have all of my focus points, but I'm pretty sure I spent every single one. So all I've got is the flustering strikes.
Yes, that is true. I know you did.
Oh God, that's genius! You should use it all every episode. You use it and then go back up and pretend. Yeah, click on it. Oh yeah, I'm using it up.
Now, flanking +2, not advantage. I don't think there's anything else giving me advantage, so we're just going to go for it.
You do have bless still as well, just in case you forgot.
Correct.
It is worth mentioning. I feel in my defense here, this combat is as written. I did not modify or edit anything for this combat. Just so you know.
I do have one question for you.
So if you're mad at someone,
the old vampires before the upgrade.
Sorry, what?
Was it written for the old 2014 vampires before the upgrade?
It was, but I think they are pretty.
It was also written for the old 2014 players too.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Yes.
That's all right. No, that's all right.
8 points of scimitar.
So 30 to hit. Yeah, that's going to hit. All right, so 8 points from... Oh, where's my calculator? There it is.
So Fujin's going to... This thing's still holding on to him like we ended last session, sort of just... As Tane approaches me and it are in like a full grapple, I've got legs and elbows pushing against its feet and claws and just limbs entwined on the ground at the moment. I'm going to grab the scimitar that I probably dropped and then sink it back into this thing's shoulder blades. 8 points of damage. I'm then going to, as I rip it out, try to push.
Magic weapon as well.
Yeah, definitely added that in already. As I pull it out, I'm going to try to cut along the back towards the spine for the nick attack and try to get a bit of extra on top of that. Attack roll to hit is a 31. Damage we have for that is... Oh, now did I...
What's with these rolls?
Let's hope you crit on an 18 and a 19 and a 20, right?
3. Now, what I am going to do is that very first attack roll. I forgot to do it, but I'm going to savage attack of that one and re-roll the dice. So I'm just going to see if I add any damage onto that. If I add
Oh,
3
nice.
more. So it's going to be, we'll just add it to the damage right now, Sven, to make it easy for you to calculate. It's going to be 6 damage rather than the 3 from that nick attack. So 6 damage in total. All this magical as well, just in case there's any funky stuff we need to get around.
I appreciate it.
And then the final thing is just going to be 1 unarmed strike, as well as I'm just going to then grabbed into this thing, find an arm free that sort of has been holding its mouth back, and just try to uppercut the creature as we're entwined.
Give me your Hadouken.
Bing, bang, boom. Close personal, 18 to hit is going to deal then. Unfortunate roll. 6 points of bludgeoning damage straight to the thing's chin.
Nice.
How do you kill it?
Yes!
Thank utter fuck. Just like that, with the uppercut that comes across, probably push it, finally breaking Fujin free from that grapple as it scuttles across the floor a couple feet in between me and Tane. The moment that it even looks at Tane to see if he's a threat from behind, Fujin is just going to, still in this rabid state, jump onto this thing's back and just start shanking with the scimitar down into the creature's chest multiple times, like some sort of prison inmate, complete just no irises, bloodshot, screaming animal right now. And that's how Fujin will do it.
And every time you sink your blade into the back of this creature, more blood just bursts forth, and it starts to look like one of those Japanese samurai movies, as the whole scene is just painted in a crimson red. Of course, Fujin is I imagine his clothes are torn. He's got multiple lacerations on his body where these creatures have slashed him, bitten him. Blood is pouring forth from these wounds in his body, and he is just in an almost primal state at the moment, fighting for his life. Manages to kill this creature. Good thing too, because it was going to be the creature's turn next, which means you may have just saved Fujin. And he's gone. Where did he go?
Yeah. I think you moved me onto the vampires token.
Did I?
I can't.
Oh, I did not mean to do that. All right, let's put you back over there.
Maybe
there you go.
like as I jumped onto him, but yeah, instead it hit me under.
I was like, that's so dramatic, Christian.
Con save. I just got a 2 as well, so even with the blessed D4, I would have died.
You would have died. You would have died permanently.
And I guess with this thing dead, I've still got like free object interaction, correct? Like opening a door or something?
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
I'm going to walk. Oh, actually, that could be a horrible idea. Never mind. I'm going to stay shanking this thing. Christian, not Fujin, thought of like, oh, I should take the curtains down and like burn these 2 vampires to the right with sunlight. But that will stop the turning effect, and I would be fucked. It's a good thing that Fujin is in a blood frenzy right now. That's my turn. Done.
So just shanking this thing, stabbing it, cutting it to pieces, and as far as you're concerned, it's dead. It is its turn, and it remains dead, which brings us around to Thana. Of course, Grace is not here, so I'd like to hear from each of you what you think Thana would do, and then we'll decide what she actually does. Dan, let's start with you. What do you think? Any ideas?
Now that one's dead, in front of Fujin, she would definitely attack this one to try and get it away from her. Self-preservation.
Attack as in...
Looking at the sheet now, so I'm not sure, but wouldn't turn. Would save a turn undead for maybe when we have to deal with these other 2.
Mm-hmm.
There is like a guide. Guiding bolt wouldn't be that good because of range.
Well, while you have a look at that, Mod, what do you think she would do, just broadly?
Word of radiance there.
Yes, that's literally what I was about to
Word
say.
of Radiance. Okay. Christian, do you agree, Word of Radiance, or do you have something
No.
else?
It's prone right now, flanked, so that's advantage and a +2. And she may be spurred on by everyone's sort of like fear of life right now, is also close to death. If this thing gets a couple of hits on her, she's down. Probably a max level, 3rd level inflict wounds, which is a touch spell.
All right.
It is necrotic though.
Are these things? We haven't seen them really interact with that yet, have we?
No. So you got nothing to go on in regards to that. So
Doesn't have any 3rd level spell slots either.
I'm only seeing 1 spell slot used.
No, that's 1 spell slot left.
No, that's not how the sheet. The red is marked of like used ones, isn't it?
I'm going to put on some more.
I don't have spells.
I'll
on
tell you what, I'll do a
tell.
long rest and I'll have a look at this. Is
I'll
that
tell
all
you
right,
what.
Sven?
I'll tell you what. I'll just put it down to 0 hit points, and we'll just go from there. Does that sound good, guys?
Oh,
that
it doesn't
good?
bother me.
All right.
No, honestly, when Dan said she wouldn't do a guiding bolt, I actually think that is something Thana 100% would do.
Well, she'd be at disadvantage. That's why I would say no, not because it isn't something she would do.
No, I mean literally, like word for word. When you said it, I was like, oh, like we've seen that sort of that. Like a panic guiding bolt is.
It's usually the go-to. So I'm going to go across the board here again quickly. Dan, what do you think?
Yeah, well, I'll go double down and just say the guiding bolt. Sure.
Guiding bolt, Mod. What do you got?
Well, now if Dan's doing that, I want to do something else. No, yeah, guiding bolt.
Guiding
first
bolt,
level.
Christian.
We cannot. This cannot be the method for Thana's turn all night. This is
No.
You're
I'm
horrendous.
I just want to get a general idea here. Christian, what do you think? And then I'm going to roll on this.
I still think that it would be an inflict wounds. She doesn't know how they work.
And inflict wounds, I'm going to roll a d6 here. We're going to go 2, 4, 6, going from left to right. Dan is 1 to 2. Mod is the other ones, and then Christian. Okay. That's a 6. Christian, we're going with you with the inflict wounds. So she's going to cast inflict wounds. Someone want to pop that in the chat log for me? Do I need to make a save, or is it an
Yeah,
attack?
con save 14.
All right, let's make a con save. But I'm going to do that with my fruit bowl dice because I feel like I want to roll high on this one. So I'm going to get my D20 out here, my Abyssal Depth D20 dice from Fruit Bowl Dice. Affiliate code Great Miss. Check out to get a free gift. There we go. That is going to be a 18.
Minus a D4.
How dare you? Don't raise your voice at me, Christian. -2. That brings us down to a 16. Like I said earlier, I was prescient.
No, still a pass. So just half damage.
Still a pass. How many damages is that?
1, 2, 3, 4. 16 down to 9.
16 down to 9? You mean 8?
8.
Ah, you son of a bitch. Okay.
I didn't realize it was a con save now in 2024.
That is,
what did it used to be? Was it an attack roll or?
Yeah.
Given the
Make a
DM
melee
will
spell
do.
attack.
That is something I did not pick up on until Dan said it, and I was like, that can't be right.
I got me right.
When we double check Dan, oh wait, hang on, Dan's always right. What was I thinking?
What is this, Pathfinder? All right. Okay, so creature took a little bit of damage there. Not as much as you would hope, but hey, chipping away. Can you get this thing down before it comes back around to its turn? Does Thana want to move at all?
No, probably not.
Probably not. Okay. Assuming you guys agree, Mod, Dan, yes?
Yep.
Give everyone a chance to chip in here. Speaking of chipping in, it is Riding Horse's turn.
Is he at the same time as me now?
Yes, so you choose Riding Horse or Tane Nui. I'm just going to call him Riding Horse from now because I refuse to call him Phony Soprano.
Okay, DM.
Yeah, sex sells, man. I don't know where you make a poor decision.
You can just you can call me Master.
So
No.
Tane grabs Phony Soprano and sort of drags him across in between Fujin and the vampires and goes, stay. And he's like, protect him with his telekinesis, with his telepathy. Protect him, not protect them, protect him. And then he's going to run to Fujin and sort of pull him off the vampire.
Okay.
It's all right, you got him. And I'm going to give him a
What?
I'm going to give him a paladin hand job. I forget the name of it.
I thought
Is
I
it-
Welcome
requested
to
lay on
Beckoned
hand
Blackest Night After Dark, ladies and gentlemen.
job. It's a lay on
Things
hand
Just a
job.
quick one. Just a quick one.
Just a quick handy. Okay. Alrighty then.
Oh,
How many-
old-fashioned.
How many hit points does he get back from that?
I'm just looking for the wording on it. Lay on hands. That's the correct
I think you
word.
get to choose, don't you?
I do, but I'm going to do.
7.
You can do 5. I'm going to do 10 because he looks really, really injured. I'm going to try and heal him.
Okay.
And with that, it also can remove a poisoned condition. But yeah, I'm going to do it and try and give him 10 hit points and purify poison. Surely that works.
He's like, I feel like I'm less poisoned now.
Does that do anything against the blood sucking? Because like my temp HP that's been changed to 7.
No, it does not. Unfortunately, normal healing doesn't affect that. I believe only a long rest or something else. I can't remember, but normal healing does not affect that maximum hit point damage.
Okay. I guess probably like some of the wounds start to close, but Fujin probably at this point is nearly as pale as the white vest that he's wearing.
Definitely drained still, looking pretty haggard, but at least you've staunched the flow of blood for the time being. It looks like he's not going to die yet, but it's still early days.
That
All
was
right.
a good thing to hear.
Anything else that you would like to do with your turn, Mr.
Yeah.
Nui?
Tane would like to run as far as he can towards Thana. How close can I get? Because I move 5 foot upwards.
Let's get out the old rulers
3,
here.
4. Well, okay. Well, I
5
guess
feet.
I'm not going to do that.
10 feet away, probably, is the closest
I'm
you
just
can get.
gonna move to here, so I've got a bit of an angle, and I can see Thana,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna hopefully cast Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith. Okay. All right.
Excellent.
Casting Shield of Faith. That's something that you can do, I'm sure. That's +2 to our AC, I believe.
It is. And that's the best I could. Wait, is that a touch spell? Yeah, it's a touch spell. Yeah. So Shield of Faith is okay, but the other one's not. There we go. And Tony's like, Fujin, help her.
All right.
I'll try.
Get up! And he uses 5 foot of his movement to sort of help him get up and move that way a little bit.
I'm going to put Shield of Faith on her. So, little S mark for Shield of Faith. Okay. Keep me honest. Remind me of that so that I can keep track of it. I might be able to do that. No, like that because I don't have access to it. Okay, so that is, I believe, the end of your turn. It is that creature's turn. Now, I have a decision to make here. Because Bill is currently grappled, but Thana is currently turning undead. And this creature, a little bit of a look behind the curtain here, has seen this sort of thing before. So it knows what's going on. It's going to release the grapple on Bill. It's going to release the grapple, and it is going to move 5 feet to the south.
Is it going to crawl that way?
Oh, is it prone?
Yes,
oh,
it is.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so what it's going to do, it's going to get up, thus using 50% of its movement to get up, and it's going to move to here. Would you like to try and stab it with a pencil sharpener or something?
Well, funny you should mention that.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Let me just double check that this is the right character.
Don't tell
Damn
me.
it!
Yes.
No, I thought I had it, but I don't.
I thought I made a huge mistake for a second there.
No, I'm not going to use my reaction
Okay.
because my unarmed strike does 0 damage.
No, it does.
I
Like
do have a
damage.
pencil sharpener, which does a 1d4 plus 2, but no.
Oh, let her open it. I think that was it. Yeah, let her open it. Okay,
It does psychic damage when people feel bad for you when they see it.
Okay, so it's used 20 feet of its movement. It gets to there, and now it is going to do the unthinkable, and it will attack Thana twice. Her AC at the moment, I believe, is 14 with the shield of faith.
And this thing does have Bane.
Bane. Rocking my world with that Bane. I do not like that. How dare you? Okay, gonna roll that D20 and that D4 at the same time because I need a juicy hit here. Come on, fruit ball dice, don't let me down. Miss on that first attack. Second attack. Second claw coming at you. That might do it. That might do it. That is a hit. Even with the Bane, that is just a hit. With a 16.
No.
All right, so that means it's going to do some damage here. What happened to my music? Keep playing music. I need you to cover the dead air and all of my breathing into the microphone. Where's the other one? There it is. Okay, all right, gonna roll some dice here, find out how much damage we do. Come on, high rolls. Okay, so that's going to be 7 points of slashing damage, which takes her down to 7 points of health, I believe, remaining. Can anyone do that? Because I don't think I can.
No, not able to. But I am tracking on a piece of paper.
All right.
She does need to make, with Bless, a concentration check on Bane.
Who would like to roll that? Who's feeling unlucky?
I reckon we can roll it.
Fujin?
Yeah, you got to get used to it for when your character dies.
Well, you've rolled pretty well so far, so maybe you'll be all right. So it was only what did I say? 8 points of damage, 7 points of damage. So DC 10 or whatever.
Yep. Would you like to check the chat?
Let's have a look, skis. Oh, that'll do. Okay, so
I rolled it before you started explaining everything.
I've got so many tabs open, I don't even know what I'm looking at the moment.
That's okay.
Okay, all right, so you have succeeded on that one, and then I'm going to need Thana, because she is now grappled by the creature, since it made a successful attack, to make a Constitution saving throw, and this could be the difference between life and death. So this is an important roll, as they like to say in the business. Who would like to roll that? Do you want me to roll it?
No.
No? Anyone else?
Last week we had Christian doing it. I think Christian should finish the fight off, but
All right.
It'd be weird to step in and then kill her in like half a turn.
Yeah, I'm not taking that responsibility.
Oh, that is plus her con save, a 12.
That's a big old fail.
It's a little fail.
It's a pretty big one.
A little fail.
Little tiny fail.
Just out of curiosity, is that what sort of damage has she been taking? Because I've just seen that she's got resistance to necrotic. If that comes up,
So up until now, I believe she's only been taking slashing damage. But
Okay.
do keep that in mind because we are going to roll some damage now. Starting off with 5 points of piercing damage as this creature's
She's going down.
fangs sink into her. Maybe a little single rivulet of blood trickles down her neck, mixing in with the blood that pours from her tear ducts. It stares into those abyssal black eyes, its heart as dark as the will of Hades. And it's going to roll some more damage. Ooh, low rolls here. So 5 points of necrotic damage, so half that. So only 2 points of necrotic
which
damage.
takes her to 0.
She's dead.
Takes her down to 0. She's not dead, but her hit point maximum is reduced down to from whatever it is, 45? That doesn't sound right. It is reduced by 2. So whatever that is. Someone write that down because I'm going to forget. But she does go down. She's not dead. Not yet. But she might be. Very, very soon, because as she goes down, she now has what we like to call the incapacitated condition, which means she's no longer turning the rest of the creatures. However, it's not the end of this creature's turn just yet, because as Thana goes down, it is going to use the rest of its movement, which I think is 10 feet. It is dragging her, so we're going to say 5 feet towards the door. Then it is going to use the dash ability that it has as a bonus action to drag her, let's say 5, 10, 15, let's just say into this other room over here. You just see...
Is that at half speed?
you know what? It might be there. I didn't go the full range of movement here.
Didn't it use half movement to stand up?
It did, but it has the ability to dash as a bonus action, so it still had
right.
its 10 feet of movement plus an additional full complement of movement. So it gets at least that far away. You just see a trail of blood as Thana is dragged into the darkness, unconscious, thus releasing the grip that Hades had on these other 2 creatures. They are no longer turned, which means it's bad news bears, because it is those creatures' turn next, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the frightened condition off that one. And it is going to... I'm going to roll a dice. Pony Soprano or Tane Nui. They are a bulwark protecting Fujin at this point, and I don't think they're going to try and get around them. Pony Soprano, of course, is a horse. It's quite large. So I'm going to roll. Odds will be Pony Soprano, and evens is going to be Tane Nui. That is a 17, which is odds. Now, I don't know necessarily how this works, mods, so I'm going to need a little bit of help from you, but it's going to move over to there, and it will attack Pony Soprano.
All right. Well,
I need to...
the
There we go.
Is Pony Soprano able to kick as they come into range?
Did it? I don't know. Did you tell me? Can it?
Yeah. I said protect him, and we're there.
It was a
And
held
there's-
action type Jawnski?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Of course.
Kick. But yeah, if you want to attack at the same time, Pony Soprano's AC is 12.
You had the held action. I'm going to allow you to make your attack first. I'm going to say it moving within 5 feet is the triggering effect here. So you make your attack, and hey, if you kill it, you'll be fine.
Okay. Full attacks are +8. And it's a D8 +2. Okay. Let me just roll this.
I'll allow it.
Do I get advantage on the roll because Pony Soprano is a boss? Because I rolled a 1.
I'll tell you what, everyone gets their Jawnski here. So if you would like to use your...
No, that's right. Pony Soprano just... Wow!
Okay, all right. So a 1 is not going to be enough. I'm not going to punish you for rolling a natural 1 here. I haven't put any rules into place for that, so... It is going to be the creature's turn, and it is going to make a couple attacks. I don't know how the hit points and stuff work. You have that data, so keep me honest with that. First attack, You're not going to believe this. That is, to mirror Pony Soprano, a natural 1. So that is a miss.
Yeah.
Unless it has an
lucky.
AC of 0.
And let's see if I can out-natural 1 him. Let's go, Pony Soprano!
Let's go.
Oh, damn.
Too bad that wasn't your roll, huh? Okay, second attack.
No, I'm happy.
There we go. That's going to be a hit, I imagine, with a 22.
Yep.
All right, so a hit on that one means we are going to do 9 points of slashing damage.
Pony Soprano's still up.
Pony Soprano is still up. Yes, so 9 points. Pony Soprano is grappled now. So the creature is grappling Pony Soprano. I need Pony Soprano to make a Constitution saving throw. I told you I would kill all of your animals.
Awfully rude.
I know. My hands are tied. Oh, there we go. Doubling up on those natural
Pony
18s. Pony Soprano is okay and will live to see another round. Maybe.
Definitely.
It is the next creature's turn. Since that one is attacking Pony Soprano, I think it makes sense for the other one to, first of all, remove the frightened condition, because it's no longer frightened by Thana, since she has been dragged into a corner and being murdered. This one is going to step up and make an attack against you, Tane Nui. So your AC is pretty high, so let's see if we can crunch through that. I think that's going to do it. 23.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so 23 is a hit. That's going to be, low roll here. So 6 points of slashing damage on that one. You are grappled. It will attack you again. That's going to do it. Another 23. Fruit bowl dice, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to throw this out there. You guys are happy for me to roll real dice here. You know, you can't see the dice, but you trust that I'm rolling, because this is getting a bit ludicrous at this point.
I would prefer it if you didn't roll fruit bowl dice to give us a chance. I'm happy with you rolling physical dice. I just don't want it to be those ones, because you can't roll under a 15, and that's just not fair on everyone.
Fair on me. I'm having the time of my life.
Yeah,
All right,
no,
so
I'm
that's
happy with it.
okay. As long as you don't think that I'm fudging rolls here, because I don't fudge
Ben,
rolls.
if you purposely fudge rolls to kill every character in a podcast, I would see that as a good thing. So I'd be like, hey, if you're the sort of DM that would purposely kill the entire party for fun, all good.
See you next
Go
week,
for it.
or not.
Yeah,
That's good, man.
that goes against my nature, but I did roll minimum damage, so we're going to be doing 5 points of slashing damage on that second claw attack, and then I will need a con save from Tane Nui. You've got a pretty high con, I think, so pretty good chance that you make this one.
reasonable.
But you are looking pretty beat up.
That's a 5. I will use my heroic inspiration.
You also have blessed too.
It's not going to make it, I don't think. I'll roll a d4 just in case. But I don't think... There we go. Get that out of the way. Get that out of the way.
It'll surprise you to find out that that is not going to be enough to succeed
13.
on this Constitution saving throw against this
16.
horrifying death creature. 16. Let's have a look.
Plus D4, so at least an extra 1.
Yeah, I've rolled 1 for every d4 in this campaign, I think.
I'm going to look you right in the eye when I say this.
Please don't get magic missile.
Yeah.
Success.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm Thana anyway.
End of your turn. Bill Iron Dancer. It is now your turn. I'm not going to use their bonus actions. They don't want to disengage here. They have the upper hand. It is your turn, Sorcerer.
And he's just going to, with the events of what happened a second or two ago, Thana, no! And he's going to move 10 feet, 15 feet. And yep, that will do it. He's going to cast a new spell that he has not done yet.
How dare you?
And it is called Summer Winds.
Summer love.
I'll post that into chat for everyone to be able to see.
I saw this in Greece.
And it's just going to be, Thana, summer loving, it happened so fast.
Well, that's a hell of a development that I did not see coming.
I did not either. I'm glad Grace isn't here.
We roll with the dice, ladies and gentlemen. We roll with the role play. We yes and everything. Okay.
So I need a con save from the creature.
Ooh.
I'm assuming it is an undead that's hostile against us.
No, it's doing. It thinks it's doing this. It's in your best interest. It's not hostile. It's like, you know what? I think these guys.
I'm helping you.
I'm helping you. Come on, man. No,
Trust
okay.
me. And then you find 2 friends, and then they go underneath you in this.
Oh, that's not a good roll. Con save, you say?
Yep. 16 is what I'm looking for, and don't forget Bane.
Yeah, no, that's definitely going to be a fail. I'm not even going to bother rolling the Bane.
Yay!
Yeah, so what happens? A blast of light and wind in a 15-foot cone. Your allies in the cone regain 2d6 hit points. Undead in that cone are hostile to you, must make a con saving throw, take 2d6 radiant damage.
And I upcast it to 3rd level, which makes it 4d6 radiant. So that's 17 radiant damage. And then Thana heals 11.
It increases the healing as well. So roll 2 more d6.
Oh, is it the healing too? Oh, even I actually didn't know. I thought it was too powerful without that, but that makes it even worse.
It is. That's because it is.
Oh, there we go. There's a 1 on that roll, so it's not too bad.
All right, how much damage does my stupid creature take?
Well.
17 radiant damage, 16 healing.
Ugh. Okay. So that minus that. Okay, that could have changed the entire course of this combat. The creature is still up. So you're not out of the woods just yet, but Thana is also up, which means you might have a chance to get out of this alive. What else would you like to do?
And then I'm going to use more movement. And I'm going to do a little bit of a pitch session to you. I have used movement and action. I still have free action and bonus action. Given those 2 things, would you let me tear the curtains off both of these windows?
Tear the curtains off those windows. Yeah, man. Sure.
So I will end up here, I think, after doing that. But then, yeah, these 2 here, curtainless. Hopefully got some sunlight coming in or something along those lines.
It is summer loving. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And it did happen so fast.
Not fast enough for some people. That will be the end of your turn.
Yep.
Which means we come around to the top of round 7. And it
Yay.
is Fujin's turn. You have 7 hit points. 2 of these creatures have returned into the fight. One of them lies dead at your hands. 2 of them.
Yeah, Fujin's going to do the same. Seeing not only the memories back from Donnie under the church, hiding down there, fearing the lantern and the light. He'd already thought about it when he first entered the room and saw them, but got curious with the boxes. And now far to the south, Bill doing that down here. He is going to use free interaction, and I'm happy to consume my bonus action to.
No, let's just call it part. You can't draw another sword. Let's call it that, huh?
That's fine. I'm going to rip off both of these ones to my north and my south to hopefully shine on both of the ones that Tane is trying to face off by himself.
Okay, you rip open those curtains.
With my actione. Look, help wouldn't be a bad thing right now. I don't know if this will do anything, but the only other option I have is maybe dealing a tiny bit of damage by like pulling out a crossbow, but we also said that I can't weapon interact, so I feel like this is what Fujin wants to do anyway. Finally regaining a bit of his composure, having not lost himself anymore, realizing all the craziness around him. Not intelligent, but wise. Fujin is going to grab from his waist some of his things on his belt, pouch, some vials, and one of them a signal whistle, something used during his times as a mercenary with Thana during the war because he fought in a lot of the conflicts and wars, as we said, on like session 0. So I'm thinking in the midst of battlefields, it would have been hard to track each other. And maybe using the signal whistle to do just that. He's going to blow on it, which creates, it has like a little description now, actually, a lot of 2024 items. It creates a audible noise of a signal whistle up to 600 feet away. So I'm hoping within like a couple of blocks, and maybe even just call like one group of patrolling guards who will hopefully see what we're fighting and realize that we're not bad guys and maybe even help us.
I like this. I like this very much.
I'll probably even like aim it to like one of the windows.
I'm going to roll. I'm going to find out what happens based on my roll. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Something might or might not happen based on your whistle. You're not sure.
With movement, as Fujin finally sort of finishes the blow, I think he's just going to stay here. Bill, Tane's in a rough spot. I need to stay here and aid. Is you and Thana okay? And I know that Dan just...
I got this. Get to Thana.
She's up, but I don't know how long she'll last.
You don't have this, as I can see Tane getting his
I got
rocked.
this.
I won't use my movement. I'll stay here.
Staying there.
People will sing of this day.
I hope so.
All right. That creature is dead. It is Thana's turn. I think it's safe to say you guys should take a little moment here to discuss what you think is going to be the best option. So I'm going to go the opposite direction now. Christian, what do you think is going to be in Thana's best interest?
Rather than...
And she has 16 hit points, I believe.
I'm going to roll myself a Thana, just wisdom check for a second. Okay, that's pretty high. Look, Thana at the moment, I think, is realizing that she still has work to do. She hasn't finished anything in here, promises that she's made, everything happening with Irina, and it can't end here. Like, this isn't what Hades would want. This is a useless death, and so I think she may use the Cure Wounds upcast on herself.
All right. Mod, Dan, how do you feel about that?
Yeah. I think it's good. It wouldn't have made a difference based on your role, but she would have dropped Bane, so she doesn't have that going. So I think that actually would make more sense with self-preservation rather than attack.
Okay.
What?
All right.
What's her hit points on? I can't see her.
16, I believe.
16 out of like 43.
Yeah, it's ridiculously high, and I need to check to make sure that's actually correct because I don't believe it.
We have. That's the.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Every
Yeah.
time.
16 out of 45 maximum.
We've actually fixed it. When she leveled up to level 4, her hit points were well above mine, and we worked out what was wrong, and we fixed it back to where it is now.
Oh, okay. All right. So this is the better version of the two options. Okay.
Yeah.
I dig it. So she has 16 hit points. That's where she should be at the moment because I think that's how much she got from Mr. Iron Dancer. Do you mind if I call you Mr. Iron Dancer or even?
No, it's my father's name. It's Bill.
Okay. All right. Sorry, Bill.
William.
I didn't want to presume. Okay. And she's probably going to cast that to the best of her ability. So how many hit dice is that?
Well, I feel like she will do a second level because she's only got one final third level left now, canonically. And she'd probably be saving that for if need be.
A big attack, yeah.
A big attack, even Revivify, magic that maybe she's heard about but doesn't want to use. So it's 4d8 plus her modifier. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which for Thana is a plus
3.
Plus 3. Holy shit.
Oh my
Wow.
An 8 and 8.
That's actually
for nearly max.
No, that is max with the -2 that she's got. 16 plus 27, 43.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh no,
all right.
I mean like nearly max on the dice. Like
But max HP though.
Yeah.
So she is at maximum hit points. She might live
43.
forever. We're going to go for a short break. When we come back, we're going to find out who lives and who dies. We're back. Thank you, everybody, for sticking with us. We are back with Beckoned Blackest Night. And it is indeed the blackest night so far because we are going to experience some character deaths. However, it's not going to happen just yet because it's Pony Soprano's turn, or as I like to call him, Riding Horse. Unless Thana wants to do something else. Bonus action.
She's got nothing in bonus action. And movement, I don't think she'll want to provoke, so.
She's also grappled, so she can't, even if she wanted to. Riding Horse, it's your turn.
Pony Soprano and Tane look at each other. He's like, "We've got this, buddy." For some reason, the horse talks back to him telepathically. Just name.
As a horse, yes.
Some peanut butter in your gums, Pony. Where'd you get that?
And he's like, "You got this," and he sort of gives him a little shield bump. And then, as he does it, Pony Soprano stomps his feet a couple times, and Tane is going to heal for 2d6 hit points. Magical pony breath.
It can heal you? The magic horse can heal you?
Pony Soprano is our best character.
This game is dumb.
And it's 2d6 plus 2 because it's the spellcaster. It's 11 hit points.
11 points of damage.
But yeah, he's healing the vampire.
Oh. Yay, thank you.
Yay!
All right, so your fucking magic horse heals you. Great.
And also, just a little side thing is when Tane gets healed, Pony Soprano gets healed as well.
Oh.
I don't know. Christian, have you read that?
It's like target spells.
Target spell, so it's not ability? Okay, cool.
It's been a little bit. I know that target spells work because things like Shield of Faith are really good because they cast on you both.
So it says Life Bond. When you regain hit points from a spell, the steed regains the same amount of hit points.
Hey, perfect.
Does it count as a spell?
Well, it is going off the spell level, so I'm assuming so.
Maybe it's mundane. magical healing. No, that's fine. you heal. You both heal.
It's
You-
unmagical magical healing.
It's your average run-of-the-mill normal magical healing that you get in a hospital.
Oh my god, that's a bonus action.
It's penicillin.
Yeah, so Pony Soprano is going to.
That is huge, though. That's technically 22 points of healing.
Yeah, it's awesome. Pony Soprano, is he able to kick this bottom one here?
Yes, because he's giant. He's a big fucking horse. You can kick him.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Do it. Awesome. 24 to hit.
24 is a hit.
It's a 1. Pony Soprano uses his heroic inspiration. No, that's 3 damage.
No.
Every day, he's just heroically inspiring everyone else.
I'm going to kill him so quickly. Okay, so 3 points of damage. Ow!
Excellent. If only hit. Hang on. Tane's got to roll a con save for the when he got hit last turn.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
Shield of Faith.
Oh, the Shield of Faith, of course. Okay, let's find out.
Right, I was just sitting there going, what ability do I have up?
Concentration reminder.
Oh, the shield goes away.
Wait. Bless.
Bless your cotton socks.
And- oh, yeah, I need
Who
a
cast
3.
the bless again? Who cast the bless? You did. Oh, okay, there you go.
Okay, I think my
Okay.
default's busted. That's like 5 D1s in a
Yeah,
row.
you have threw so many ones.
So you need to start
Yeah,
rolling
I'm
some
gonna test
fruit
this.
bowl dice. Is what you need to start doing. I rolled a natural 20 on a D4 earlier. Okay, so what are we doing here again?
I'm starting to take back what I said that you can roll physical dice, because if you're rolling a natural 20 on a D4, I want to see them dice.
All right.
Tane's just going to say, Fujin, get to Thana, save her.
Sven's all like, don't worry, I did the math. Man, am I bad at math though?
you put a 0 behind everything, right? That's how you do this. Okay,
Sorry, I'm trying to make the laptop do things. I hate it so much.
that's all right. No, I certainly appreciate you being able to stream, even though you are in the abyss currently. So, all right. Yeah, no, that's the Shield of Faith. Who you had cast? Who did you cast that on?
Thana.
Thana is gone now, so her AC goes back down to a juicy 12. Hits.
Guys are so jinxed. So, excellent. 9 plus. Disappear, you stupid thing.
Save it. How do you kill this one?
I didn't
Yeah, so
realize.
Pony
I thought they were
Soprano-
both. Oh my god.
Pony Soprano didn't do much damage. He just kicked the vampire into the wall, and Tane finished it with a stab and then a slash. And he slashes straight through the vampire's neck. The body falls, and the head stays sitting on the blade. And he turns and looks at the other vampire and goes, "Fucking bring it!"
You see the eyes of that vampire that you just decapitated, still like looking around for like a full 10 seconds.
I grab the head and I kiss it and I throw it at his friend.
It takes 100 points of head damage.
Fringe damage.
He takes 100 points of head, like he's a little bit scared. He's like, homophobe damage.
I don't know this. All right, so that one is dead. Okay.
And he says, "No one could ever tear us apart, Pony. We've got this."
No one could have.
I'm going to tear you both apart. I'm going to tear you to pieces for that, and I'm going to present the pieces to my lord and master. And when he sees your bloody entrails, He raised me up so that I can take his place and he can cover all the worlds in a second darkness. Is there anything else that you would like to do on your turn? Tane Nui. Moving? Making another attack, I'd imagine?
No, that's both his attacks.
Oh. Okay.
Unless he died in the first six hits of this one.
No, that would...
Yeah.
Okay.
6 damage, and then he did the other one. So, and he walks up, shinks the blood off his sword. He goes, "Let's go."
All right. That takes
Come
us
get
to
that
one of
moon
our
trail.
creatures' turns. It is the one down towards the south, the dining room, and it's still dragging Thana by the legs. It still has her grappled. It starts pushing through the tables, knocking over chairs. Tane casts Dimension Door. No, I know you need to be able to see. It starts knocking over tables and chairs, like silver or pewter plate goes clattering down to the ground. It rolls to the blood as it drags her further and further into the back room, half speed, so into there, slams the door shut as it goes through. You can now no longer see where she is, and it is going to make some attacks against Thana, no longer benefiting from the Shield of Faith. $13 on the first hit. Could someone double... Does anyone have access to her character sheet and see her armor class?
No, Bane's down, isn't it? It's armor class 12, but...
Shield of Faith is on her from you, right?
No, that went down.
That's
Okay,
gone.
then a 13's a hit.
And the Bane is gone?
Yes.
Yeah, she was the Bane, so when she went unconscious, that would have disappeared.
Ooh, that's rough.
Dude, don't say she was the Bane. That's so
Okay.
rude.
She had 43 hit points, so keep that in mind. First attack is going to be 8 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Second attack, that's going to be another hit
Mm-hmm.
for an additional 8 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And now I need a Constitution saving throw from Thana.
Bing, bang.
Her maximum hit points were also reduced earlier, so she
By
would
2,
have had 40 hit points, I think. Is that correct?
43.
Yeah, 43.
Okay.
That's another fail.
That's another fail. Okay. Another juicy bite attack. Okay, so start off with this, with the piercing damage. As it sinks its fangs into her, it will do 7... No, sorry, that's not right at all. 5 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit better than last time. 9 points of necrotic damage, half that down to 4 points of necrotic damage, and reduce her maximum hit points by the same amount.
Okay.
All right. That healing coming in clutch kept her up. She has another round, but she is still in dire straits, and Grace is going to kill me. It is this creature's turn. Let's roll a... No, fuck it. Let's go for gold here. I'm attacking Tane Nui, so it releases the grapple on the riding horse and is going to make some attacks against you, Tane. So you decapitated its friend. There we go. You're going to think I'm fudging these, but that is another 23.
Yeah, between last week and this week, they didn't fail one saving throw from Tane, and I think they missed him once.
I feel that's 3 23s that I've rolled against Tane so far
Well,
in
good
this
man.
episode. All right. I feel bad.
Mod, your hit point
Wait,
maximum is
wait,
53. Shut up.
If you're comfortable cheating like this, Sven, that's all on you. Like
I'm rooting for you guys. What do I do if everyone dies? What am I supposed to do? Like actually come up with a solution to this problem? I don't like doing work. That's going to be
This is the solution.
7 points of slashing damage on that first claw.
All good.
Second claw. Surely your high AC is going to fucking hell. Natural 19.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Is the sunlight making it any more difficult for them?
But it sounds like it's making like Tane stand out more.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking the stat sheet.
I wish I could say that it was, but unfortunately, it's not. Normally, I would get you to make a roll or something along those lines to see whether or not this is actually having an effect on these creatures, but I'm going to say, without any rolls, it doesn't seem to be affecting them at all.
What kind of vampire spawn are these?
I'm happy to talk to you about that after the episode, but yeah, it's going to be 9 points of slashing damage on that second attack. How we looking? Still up?
Still up.
Con save.
Already did it. 17.
17 is enough. So that does not happen to you. So 3 hit points remaining, but you are still up. You have survived the onslaught for this round. The next vampire is dead, and we go back round to Bill Iron Dancer, wrapping up round 7 here. Things are looking pretty dire, Bill. What are you going to do?
It's fuck Thana. 10, 15, 25, 30. Free object interaction with the door.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to open the door.
All right, door is open.
And then I'm going to...
How good is above VTT, by the way?
This just makes it so seamless. It's just such an easy thing to use.
Completely free. Above VTT sponsor the show. What are you doing?
I'm going to use a sorcerer's burst.
Yeah, exploding dice game.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Wait a second.
Waiting a
Okay,
second.
Please.
Does a 13 hit?
Boy, I wish I could say that it did.
You can. You actually have that power.
Yeah, but I'm not going to.
Okay. So, well, instead of that,
You don't have heroic inspiration, no?
I mean, you could give it to Apps, but you also have that power.
Did you have one to start off with?
No.
Have you used one yet?
Not this session.
Well, then you have one.
I have this battle.
Oh, yeah. I know. You give yourself a point of heroic. In fact, yeah, I think all of you should have started this session with heroic inspiration. You're doing great against. No, from the start of the episode. So if you've used it, you've used it. Stop it. Stop it.
Okay.
Worth the shot.
So 17 plus 1d4. 1d4.
Yeah.
That's a hit. I think
Yeah,
it's
that'll do.
16-ish.
No
Okay.
shame in running away, by the way, everyone. Just it's a viable option. Just throwing that out there.
5 points, and I'm going to make that fire damage.
Ow! It burns. Okay, 5 points of fire damage.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action.
It's grappling Thana, so Thana catches fire.
Well, that's okay because I'm going to use a first level spell slot on Healing Word.
Oh.
And heal her up 10 points.
Nice. Okay, so a cantrip and a spell. She's getting 10 points back. Whoever's tracking her hit points, which is certainly not me because I'm too lazy, make sure you add that 10 points of healing. This is just a back and forth with Thana. She's just getting smashed and healed and ripped to pieces and healed. This is horrifying. Horrifying if you're imagining it in your head as I am. Okay, and then is that the end of your turn?
That is, I wouldn't have moved anyway, but it was also the end of my movement, so I can't.
All right, 10:15. We're at the top of round 8. This has been the most intense combat we have had in the story so far. Fujin.
Fujin doesn't really have the hit points to play around with on risking an attack. But with 5, 10, 15... Look, I think that they've got enough to do it, and my bonus action allows me to disengage. Yeah, patient defense. Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Okay. Why do you need to disengage at this point?
I'm going to 5, 10, 15, leaping up towards the vampire. I'm getting flanking with Tane and sort of just jump up onto a box.
Yep.
And try to take a quick swipe across the creature's neck as it's distracted. For a
+2 with the flank bone.
Got to add the +2, but we've got a 21 to hit anyway.
20, yeah, 23 to hit. Yep, that's certainly going to be a hit. So roll some damage.
With the sneak attack.
Just slash in the back of this creature's neck.
Oh,
I will use one of my savage attackers on one of those. We've got a 3. See if we can increase the 3. We don't. That's fine. So we've got 11 points of damage on the first stab in, and then pulling it back and cutting along the other side of the blade. We're going to go in for the nick attack as well quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Do we still have Bless?
Yep.
Okay.
You're blessed by my presence.
There's a natural 20.
That's what we needed.
Is
Oh, how
lovely.
the turns
Even
have
though it's
tabled.
nick attack, dice still work. Modifiers aren't added to nick attacks, so that's fine. So this is 2d6 from this little bonus action. Maybe I hit like an artery of this creature's once living body. 8 points of damage coming back out. And I'm going to bonus action patient defense as the thing then is drawn to my attention. Helping how I can. And I'm going to leap back towards the window.
So
that magic weapon from Tane is coming clutch at the moment. That's for sure.
disengaging on that one, I imagine. Yeah, disengaging or patient defense? What's
So patient defense is disengage. It can dodge as well as a key point. So they've turned key point into a turned dodge into a key point spend now, which makes sense. It's a lot more useful than disengaging.
all right? So so I don't get an attack of opportunity, and it comes around. Oh my god, that was huge! But we're still in the woods here. Thana, it is Thana's turn. Let's go over this as quickly as we can. Let's start with Mod. What do you think Thana would do in this instance?
I really think I can't see what she is, so I'm not going to comment.
Okie dokie. What if I add something to the thing here? I might be able to give you guys some visions, just so you can see what's happening. Normally, I wouldn't do this if this were
What,
a
like,
home game.
what's her hit points?
Christian, what's your hit points currently?
28 out of 39. She's pretty okay, thanks to that heal from Bill.
Yeah. So is she able to end the grapple and like push herself away?
Look, she still has
Guiding bolt.
one use of Channel Divinity, and
Sorry, just give me 1 second while my headphone fixes itself. Had some issues there.
she still has one use
There
of
we
Channel
go.
Divinity.
All right. Can someone say something? Can I hear you?
Yeah,
Hello?
testing.
Okay, I can hear you, Mod. I can't hear Christian.
Hello.
I can hear Dan and Mod, but not Christian for some reason. God damn it.
I'll talk for Christian because I can hear him.
Okay, all right.
Thana to guiding bolt.
Fuck you.
It doesn't look like. It doesn't look like that's what he wants to do. We might go for a quick break. I'm just going to fix this. I just need to log out and log back in again. So it'll just be 2 seconds.
Yeah, we're probably not going to find another undead today. We're probably going to want some rest after this when we can.
Yeah.
So using another channel divinity does 2 things, or 3 things actually. Stops the grapple, hurts the creature, and makes it run away.
Yeah. That's fair. True.
Even though it's only one thing that it's targeting, if you compare it to command, which would only stop it for a turn, or one of the damaging spells, which just damages it, doesn't make it run, Channel Divinity does so much more for her.
How is this like? Is this one super hurt, or is it like? That's the main question, because I thought this one was like.
And command and channel divinity are both a wisdom save, so you're not getting like a different attribute or anything like that.
Correct.
So
And it's
just
3d8
likely.
damage as well, so it's more than any of the cantrips.
It's bloodied. If that changes your tactic here at all, but it is bloodied.
Christian is controlling the character. I'm on board for the.
Yeah, she'll scream, not even to Hades this time, just her own almost power. Enough, and hold the holy symbol as she's going to use her last turn undead just on this single creature. All of Hades' fire focused on it alone.
Okay. So rolling a con save, am I correct?
Wisdom.
Oh,
I think.
wisdom.
Turn undead. Yeah, wisdom.
Okay, wisdom save on this Jaunski. I'm going to roll another fruit bowl dice because I like to win. That's not going to do it, though, I don't think. That's going to
14,
be...
I think.
Yeah, DC 14.
I got anything I can do here? No, I cannot. That's a fail. That's a fail.
Okay. So turn same as before, running away until it takes damage from something else after this damage. It'll also, in that case, let go of the grapple because it wants to get away from her.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll further take 15 radiant damage as those blue flames from Hades will begin to lick up around its body for a moment.
All right. How much damage? Sorry, I wasn't...
15.
15 points of damage. All right, calculator, you're my friend right now. So that's minus that equals that. Okay. Very good. That's what I was going to suggest if it were me, but it's not me. But anyway, that's good. Okay. Does break the grapple. I will say it immediately breaks the grapple because it can do that as a free action, Jaunski. So Thana can move if she wishes to do so, and it's not going to take an attack of opportunity because it's scared of her.
Nah, I reckon she'd probably stay where she is, and then when it tries to leave, she might even try to like hit it. She's like really going through the rounds of emotions of being afraid for her life and then frustrated that like she's on death's door. I don't know. If I were her, I would leave it up to like a check to see like how emotionally she's feeling.
She's gone down. She was dragged into a room by a vampire. She'd be pretty emotional right now. I would be.
She's also got a lot of hit points right now, so she's got the confidence to be bitchy, which I feel like Grace would be like, I've got enough hit points to take a hit now. You're a little bitch. I'm staying here, so when you run, I'm going to fucking hit you. That's
okay.
Grace vibes.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Which brings us around to Riding Horse and Tane.
I can't
Riding Horse and Tane are in it to the end. That is a 17 to hit.
Yup.
Sorry, no, that's a 23 to hit.
Nope.
And a 7 damage.
7 points of damage. Okay.
Yeah, and then Thana is going to require a strength saving throw from this vampire.
Strength save from my creature. Okay, fruit bowl dice. You've been pretty good to me tonight. Can we keep that up? No. Holy shit. All right, that's going to be another fail.
Oh, it worked.
Yay!
finally worked.
One.
You've done it, people. Let's go. Yeah. So Thane has finally done it. Knocks him over. He is now prone.
Ah!
Oh, I could actually knock him back, and then he loses his grapple. That's probably smarter.
Is that how that works? Or is that just
It is.
you deciding that's how that works?
That's how the mechanics works. If the DM wants to go do something else, that's cool. I don't mind. But
Is it though?
Look it up. If you move outside the range, unless he's got reach and he's grappled.
Is it though? Okay. If you want to do that, I'll allow it, and then I'll look up the rules later because I don't know what they are and I don't
Yeah,
care.
that's right. I want to knock him prone because even if he
Knocking him prone.
kills me, that'll be no. Hey, I got a question for you. If I grapple him while he's prone,
Yeah, you're
he's
both
grappled by
grappled.
me. Is he? He wouldn't be able to bite me because I'm grappling him. He'd have to end that grapple, right?
You both have the grappled condition, I'd imagine.
His speed would just be 0. And attacks against him would have advantage.
Hmm.
Wait.
Anyways,
Do attacks against someone who you're grappling have advantage?
no, I think that's restrained.
Oh, is it restrained? Okay.
Restrained.
It's restrained.
Okay. So
That's what I was saying. Like,
you would have all been dead.
it would be. I don't have the vampire stat sheet, but if it says creatures you've grappled or creatures who you are currently being grappled by, or whatever it says, I don't have it.
Oh, it's disadvantage on targets that isn't the grappler. That's what I was thinking of.
No, I'm going to say, like, if you're grappling, it is not breaking its grapple. You're just grappling each other.
Yeah, no, I was saying if I knocked him back, then I could actually grapple him.
Oh yeah,
but
yeah. If you knocked him back, that would break his grapple, and then you could go ahead and grapple it. I would
Right.
say that it would need to grapple you before it can do its bite again.
Yeah. But that's not good. I'm not going to do that because that's boring. I'm going to do something much more interesting and run in and stab it.
Oh, so really outside the box here. Okay. It's prone, so you have advantage.
Crit fish.
Oh, geez, why is it rolling more stuff? Oh, it's not stopping. It's not stopping.
What
is going on?
How many long swords do you have? Oh my god! What have you done?
I just combo breaker.
We were just talking about how great above ETT is, and
Look at all that damage.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
dead.
look at all the damage you've done. This is actually above VT going, you know what? Fruit bowl dice, you can have your advantage. I've got the players back here.
Okay, let's just use the first. Let's use the first one here. So what was the 2 hit?
23.
Like you
Yep.
had advantage, so you can crit fish.
Yeah, I rolled 19 and a 5 or something.
Okay, all right. So 23 is a hit, and the damage looks like it is. Is it 5? Is that
I'm just going to re-roll it because it rolled so many times on my screen.
okay?
So 7.
All right, 7 points of DiMaggio. Juicy hit.
And how healthy is this guy looking?
It's bloodied.
I'll go for another. Oh, better yet, no. On that one, I am going to do a new spell I have.
Uh-oh. I really hate it when people say that.
What? It might actually not be worth it. Divine Smite might actually be stronger.
We'll do the more fun thing.
Yeah, let's do it. There's one called Shining Smite.
Oh.
So bonus action, blah, blah, blah. Creature takes a 2d6 radiant from an extra 2d6 radiant. It sheds a bright light on them, and attack rolls against them have advantage.
Oh, so even if they stand up, it's still advantage. That's good.
And
Okay.
it doesn't look like concentration. Oh, it is concentration, so I'm going to probably lose it when I go unconscious. So let's just do Divine Smite.
Maybe this is what Fujin did when he opened the curtains. He helped you with
Ooh.
this.
I like that.
All right. So how much damage does it take from that nonsense?
It'll be this one here.
2d6.
An additional 12 and one more for being undead. So an additional 20 radiant damage.
Ooh. Ow. Okay.
And then Tane stands there on like no hit points. He's like, this is what you get for messing with the party of William Iron Dancer. And likely makes the last attack of his campaign. With a 12, unfortunately.
Advantage
Yes.
and bless.
Oh, it is advantage, thank God. Thank God for you, sir. Thank God for you. And it was William Landis' bless. Yes! The party's finally coming together.
My God.
And it was illuminated from Fujin's light.
4 damage.
I'm going to be sick. 4 points of damage.
Yep.
Still up.
Yeah. When Tane slashes it, he 100% thinks he's killed it. And he's like ready to slump to his knees.
It is the vampire to the south's turn. It is turned. Unless you wanted to do something else, sorry. Don't let me cut you off, but I think that's it.
Now, as a free action, I'm going to heal back to full.
Okay. Good.
Long rest.
And as a free action, I'm going to add a dragon to the combat. So let's.
And I ride
would
the
be
dragon
fun here?
to the vampire. Yeah.
Let's have a look. What's a good dragon to put into this? A dragon turtle. That makes sense.
Go, Pony Soprano. You got this.
And it eats Pony Soprano.
No, Pony Soprano kills him. Look who's on top.
Anyway, what's it fucking doing? Killing Thana? Nope, because it can't. So it's going to disengage as a bonus action. And it's going to try and crawl up along the wall. No, it's not going to disengage. Fuck that shit. It's going to dash. It's going to crawl up along the wall, up the window, above Thana and Bill. So I'm going to 5 feet up, 10, 20, jump down, 25. If anyone wants to take an attack of opportunity, they can.
Can you move towards them?
Are the doorways 20 feet high, or are they just 5 feet high?
Oh, they're not. They're 6. They're 6 feet, but like it's crawling around up there.
Wait. We probably need a squoze check then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
squash check.
so-
All right.
So the
you
vampire would
fucking
need to
squish
push
it.
past them, right? It can't just crawl through the wall.
All right, squash check.
Do you want me to do it? I've got a squash check set up, I think.
What's the modifier for the squash check?
See, I set it up to be.
Yeah, same.
What did I set it up to be?
That's just skills. That's it. It's right
I'm
down the
gonna
bottom.
mine's charisma plus proficiency.
Mine was strength because it's squeezing through.
Mine's charisma because that's my highest stat.
I'm gonna go with Dex. Is a 15 enough?
I think
What?
so.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Look,
The squoze check.
Christian, you need to make a call. Is it
I've
enough
never
for the
got
squeeze?
this. What is the squoze shit?
it's a joke. Okay, all right. I'm not going to break the rules here. If you say that you don't want the vampire to be able to do that, I'm going to say the vampire can't do
It's
that.
not if it can or not. I'm imagining a doorway that is 20 feet high to the ceiling.
Well,
Hey,
I'm imagining.
It won't be 20. It'll be 10. It'll be 10.
Picture this in your head. Hi, Mahas Sandwalker. Thanks for joining us. We are 90% of the way through tonight's stream and just discussing whether or not a vampire can crawl up a wall and like belly crawl along the door frame, like squeezing like above someone, squozing essentially to try and get up through the doorway without being blocked by someone. I know where I get where Christian's coming from. It doesn't make sense by the rules. Technically, you can't move through her space.
I'm just gonna squeeze my way around everything then.
No?
Hang on.
The windows are barred, right?
No, if the creature
Squeezes his way
fails,
outside.
if the creature fails its saves, it has the frightened and incapacitated conditions.
That's. I thought it was just it needs to move away. It needs to use all of its actions to move away as quickly as possible, right? Is that not?
I think it's changed.
Frightened and
Before that trigger,
incapacitated.
no, it's incapacitated, but then it says it tries to move as far away from you as it can.
So what is it? Is it incapacitated or is it moving away?
I'm going to look up the
Incapacitated, they can still move. They just can't take actions. So it can't dash, but it can use its normal movement speed.
All right,
So-
it's all right. Fuck it. It goes onto the bed. It's over there. It's like, I'm going to sleep. Fuck you. Shut up. It is the next vampire's turn, and it's going to kill you for contradicting me.
Wait, does Thana want to take an opportunity?
Does she?
Does a
Less.
I'll put it back over here. There you go.
So this is going to be so worth the time and effort. Does an 18 hit?
It does.
It takes 2 damage.
Great. It's no longer frightened or turned.
All right.
You dummies.
I thought you knew that, to be honest.
Oh my god.
And because it hasn't taken its action.
The
that's
best
got its
thing, I feel like the mistake I just made is one that Thana would have gotten.
So it's going to come back and it's going to attack
Can you
Thana.
say hear me out?
Listen, I'm going to put it this way. I'm perfectly fine with this happening because at the time when Christian was saying, oh no, she would be filled with confidence and she'd attack it. And that I agreed with that. But then when Christian reacted being like, I didn't mean that, it feels weird to do that for somebody else's character.
Hands off the chest piece. It's happening. And 2 attacks are coming towards. You know what? I'm gonna throw 1 towards Thana and 1 towards Bill. So, and Bill's gonna get a +2 to his AC because he's around the corner. That's gonna hit Thana with a 23 to hit.
Do them both on Thana. You know you have to.
You
Come
dummies.
on.
You big dummies. All right. So what's that gonna be? 8 points of slashing damage on Thana.
The punch was worth it. Yeah.
So now they're grappled with Thana.
You might not. It's a choice.
No, it's not going to grapple Thana because I said I was going to attack Bill as well. So let's attack Bill with that +2 to his AC for attacking around the corner. Oh shit! My dice fell off the table. Roll it again. That's got to be the 623 that I've rolled on these attack rolls tonight. So that's also going to be hit, I imagine, unless you got some stupid sorcerer bullshit. Okay, so that means you are grappled. Because it will grapple you. That's going to be 6 points of slashing damage and a Constitution saving throw. Guess it bites you around the corner somehow.
That doesn't sound right, but okay, I'll take it.
No, it definitely doesn't. But we're playing the game, and fuck it.
Whew. Okay, I don't even need to roll my bless. 18.
No, you're good. All right, so you succeed on that one. I think we're going to go to the end of this round, and then we're going to pick it up again next time. Yeah, that one's dead. Bill, it's your turn. You are grappled by this creature. You can't move, but yeah, what do you want to do?
I am going to...
Can't believe she punched it. When you said it earlier, I was like, surely he's got something planned.
No.
No, I was like, it's free damage.
I thought it was role playing. I thought it was really good.
Oh, Grace is going to kill you too.
No, honestly, I did believe it as like this is what Thana would do. Like she would stand here, she would punch it when it tries to leave because she's so fucking pissed off. And look, I wasn't even thinking.
Mistakes were made.
I wasn't actually. Look, it's more realistic. I wasn't thinking about rules. I was thinking what Thana would do.
Yeah, that's why I back it.
Oh my god!
All right.
Just instant regretting.
Sorceress burst. So an 18 to hit.
I'm going to reduce that down to a 16 because you are attacking around a corner, but that is a hit.
Cool. And then it's fire damage. Reroll 8 or exploding dice. So that's 13 fire damage in total there.
13 points of fire damage. With a cantrip. Juicy. Okay.
Baby.
Okay, pretty good. Anything else?
Yep. And then I'm going to use another healing word, this time on myself.
Smart.
Ooh, nice roll. 11 heal for myself.
11 healing from that one is pretty good. You cannot move, so
Nope.
I'd imagine that will be the end of your turn, which brings us around to Fujin. Fujin, I am going to give you your turn before we finish up for tonight. I feel like it is only fair to do so. So
We're gonna finish. Let's finish that fight. We're so close.
all right, okay, let's keep this moving. I'll tell you what happens now determines how we move ahead.
Fujin's going to do the same thing. He still wants to try to take this thing down, especially now that it's glowing. And he's just going to keep trying to like hit and run. Probably memories coming back of, again, the wars, the conflicts, the mercenary years on the Sword Coast after escaping his family, meeting Thana, meeting all the others that he's sort of traveled along with for a little bit. And rather than fighting mono like he just did with the vampire, which he doesn't prefer, he usually prefers to just constantly be moving across the battlefield. This is more comfortable to him, this sort of fighting. So he's going to run in and slash across the creature's knees as it is now again distracted by Tane. Advantage with these pluses and bless. This should definitely hit. Yeah, we've got a 27.
How do you kill the creature?
Excellent. Yeah, with a sneak
There
attack.
was one hit point left.
4.
Oh, I thought it was 1.
Slashing across the knees, both of them, separating the ligaments and tendons. Even if this thing's supernaturally strong, obviously its body still holds it together. Dropping to its knees, he's then going to spin the scimitar around and go right down in between a collarbone into the chest and trying to pierce the creature's heart with the scimitar. Just put it to sleep.
How'd you do so?
A bit more graceful than the previous one that he took out.
The creature tries to shriek, but it comes out as nothing more than a strangled gurgle as your scimitar sinks deep into the creature's gullet.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, bonus action dash. He's going to move up to this one then in that case.
Sorry, did you just go through a wall?
Isn't there a hole there from where they went into the bedroom?
No. They didn't manage. They did try to scratch through there, but they didn't manage to break through, sorry.
Oh, because my token was able to just move through, so I assumed...
I don't know why that is. I should probably fix that. But no, there is a wall there. You shouldn't be able to go straight to the
you
wall.
fixed it, so now I can't go back.
I didn't actually change anything at all. So
How did I get through the wall?
I'll put you back over there. There you go.
It worked really well, though.
Wait, can you imagine?
He was so confident. That's what surprised me.
Hey, guys, everyone, Sven, you act like he did it, and Dan and me just looks at us. You can cut it and just like clip through the wall like cheating in games.
So, Fujin accesses the player console. Flash Y. No. In that case, then, hoping that someone's going to be coming, he's going to head back towards his companions using the dash action because he needs a little bit of movement just to get to this window. Or actually, 5, 10, 15, and then dashing. No, he could get actually all the way to this window with his bonus action dash. rushing over to Bill and Thana to see if they're okay, and is just going to glance out the window as he's running past. Like just both windows, just going to glance out them and just see if there is anyone coming from the whistle call.
You do see some people coming, actually.
Do I see a large individual with a demon hand? I feel like passive perception would pick that guy up pretty easily.
No, you see 2 guards coming up.
Okay. I'm not going to worry too much about looking at who they are, what sort of emblems, like who they belong to. As long as it's not that guy, Fujin's happy, and he'll just end his turn.
All right, ending his turn there. That brings us around to the dead vampire. It is dead, so it's not going to do anything. Thana. She wants to punch it again, I imagine?
No.
Word of radiance.
Sure. Although, this situation for Bill maybe is good for Bill, actually. Giving Bill a little, like, shield of faith, technically, from the doorway. No, she might stay where she is. Yeah, look, I don't know. Word of Radiance. No, not Word of Radiance, because that is the mistake that Grace continually makes and hits every creature within 5 feet of Thana. So no, we're not going to do that.
Do it.
I can't believe you guys thought that that's a good idea.
Do it. 2 versus 1.
We're going to do Sacred Flame. Or Told the Dead. No, we've seen this thing's resistant to that.
Look, Mod is right. She could technically move so that Bill is out of range.
Yeah, she could move a 5-foot movement and then do Word of Radiance if she wanted.
Sacred Flame's also more damage.
Yeah, go Sacred Flame.
Let's go with that Sacred Flames only.
So a dex save 14.
Right. Dex save from my creature.
Rather than Word of Radiance of like a burst of light from her, this one instead is like a sigil that summons in the air. Maybe like black oozing writing, and then bluish flames slam out in one direction for 5 feet.
Natural 1.
Hey, double damage?
You wish.
Yes.
That is... Holy shit. 3 points of radiant damage.
Ow. Ow.
It's 1 more than the punch. That is her turn.
That is her turn. Riding horse and Tane.
I think Tane is very hurt, and he just sort of says, Get Thana, and he just pulls himself up onto Pony Soprano with one arm.
Okay,
And-
you will be squeezing, I'm going to say, if you're going to be riding Pony Soprano. So if you're going to be making attacks, it's going to be with disadvantage.
Sorry. When I say riding, I mean pulls himself on, so he's literally just on the back of Pony Soprano.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's not standing up high. He's laying across it.
I know, but the same is going to apply. If you're going to make attacks from the back of Pony Soprano, it will be squeezing. But movement, you're fine.
No,
He's
he's
flying
not in
down.
condition for attacks at the moment. He's doing his best. Thane gets dragged by Pony Soprano down towards Fujin. And when he gets here...
I'm still impressed about how Pony Soprano ended up those stairs.
Yeah, it's I allowed it. But maybe I shouldn't.
For a
You gotta
celestial
realize-
horse, he knows their squoze check.
You got to realize that horses aren't actually 10 feet wide. It just
Yeah.
looks like they're on a counter. Think of a 10-foot long horse that turns into 360.
Bro,
So-
I have trouble getting my couch up the stairs. I'm not getting a horse up the
I was going to
stairs.
say, yeah. When's the last time you tried to get a horse up a flight of the very narrow and steep stairs? But I just allowed it. It's a thing. I wanted you to have your thing because you got that at your level 5.
Yeah, I can summon him for free. It was cooler him running in.
Exactly. That's why I was like, he's there. It's fun. Let's
So-
do it.
Tane jumps on his back. He comes down here, and Tane literally just gets off here, and he's going to heal himself with a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to take 7.
I love this game. So stupid. 7. Okay.
And
Great.
then He's going to look. And he just goes... Oh, there's nothing he can do. He's just,
stares at you blankly. Okay, is that the end of
He
your
just
turn?
Plumps down up against the wall and just goes, fuck me.
It's been a rough day.
I'm just gonna grab him by like the front of his like armored breastplate. The fight's not over, and like pull him back off the wall.
He's off the wall and he puts his sword on the ground. He's sort of almost walking cane. He's like, let's go. And he runs through the door, leaving Pony Soprano there.
I imagine that this vampire has a hold of Bill like through the door jam, and technically Bill is grappled, so it is going to move 5 feet back and drag him into the room. And then make 2 attacks against Bill. Let's start off with the claws, the Santa Claus. There we go. 24. I feel a natural 20 coming on. So let's start with that damage. 6 slashing.
6 slashing. Okay.
Second claw. Natural. Oh, god damn it. All right. Still a hit.
Wait a sec. Oh, no. What's still up? Okay. Yep. What was the second one?
17.
Okay. That is not a hit.
No, sorry. 20.
Okay. Well, that is a hit. Sorry.
Okay. So 20 for that one. And that's going to be not a good roll. Another 6 points of slashing.
Okay. That goes there.
Take one of you son of a bitches down
Okay.
before this is over.
Is still up.
And now roll a Constitution saving throw. Fuck, I wish I got rid of that flash so bad. Sorry about my language, but I'm very fired up.
And wait for said bless. 17.
Oh, you son of a bee sting. You succeed. Which brings us to you, Bill. What do? You are grappled, you are slashed, you are bleeding, you are hurting. It is your turn.
All right. So I am going to Dex level con. I will try my darndest at a Sacred Flame and ask for a Dex save.
Trying your darnest for a Sacred Flame, which means we need a Dex save. I know what the modifier here is, and that's not going to be enough. That's a fail.
Amazing. Come
And you get to
on,
roll
big money, big money, big money. 8 points of radiant damage.
8 points of radiant damage. Still up.
Awesome. Cool. And that will be my turn.
Top of round 10. If anyone had anything that lasted a minute, now is the time that it ends. Fujin, you are up. What do you do?
Bless was also round 2, just so you know.
Oh, so we got 2 rounds of Bless left?
Or
Yeah.
1, I think, actually. This will be the last round.
And the magic weapon only has like 59 minutes left.
We'll keep track of that. Might be important.
Fujin's gonna use movement to rush into the room. We've taken out the rest of them. It's just this one. You're by yourself now. And is gonna try to go for a slash on it.
I'm never by myself.
It is a 22 to hit.
Nice.
I'm going to use Savage Attacker to re-roll that. I also forgot to add on the sneak attack, so I'll roll that now. So 7 minus down by 1 is 6. So it's going to be 6 plus this. 6 plus 8 for 12. 12 points of slashing damage from the first attack.
Your scimitar comes down in a sweeping arc, cutting through the creature's clavicle right down straight into its like chest and solar plexus. In a burst of arterial spray, the creature reaches out with its clawed hands, grabbing you by the shoulders and pulling you in close, whispering in your ear. It says, "In death, I was never alone. You think that confined spaces were bad. Your soul will be confined here.
Fujin's going to
the rest of
interrupt
eternity."
and bonus action unarmed strike and bite the thing's throat.
And your teeth dig into the creature's throat, cutting off its last words in a desperate gurgle. It begins to collapse down to the ground. And you
Fuck
have
you. And like toss the creature off the blade onto the floor.
killed the vampires in a last desperate attempt. It has revealed that it has more intimate knowledge about you than you thought may be possible. And that's where we're going to end tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god.
I'm going to take a few weeks off, I think, after that.
I don't need that backup character
Well, I need those backup
this week.
plans.
Yeah, there's still time.
I just want to picture what happened straight after that. We have this crazy, dramatic, violent ending where he rips the vampire's throat out. And then a few moments later, Tane comes running in. He's abandoned his shield. He runs in with a sword. He's like, "I'm here." And he sees Fujin with blood dripping from his mouth. And he's like, "Stand back, everyone."
It's been turned.
But no, that was epic, Fujin. That was awesome.
Damn. I really hope that there is a reward for that fight. That's fucking crazy.
There will be an award, a reward rather.
Yeah, we get to keep our characters.
You get to live to fight another day. Maybe you get to resurrect a good friend of yours. I guess we'll find out.
Feels like a fight that we weren't meant to win, but pushed through.
We might talk a little bit more about how that fight sort of factors into the story as a whole. Maybe sometime later down the line with another episode of Debriefing Strahd.
Next week.
But we'll see how that sort of pans out. For those people who have joined us recently, we normally do this stream every week. However, unfortunately, next week I will be moving house, which means I have needed to take that Thursday off. So we're not going to be here with another episode of Beckoned Blackest Night next Thursday. However, we will try and do something. I don't know what it is just yet.
I'm not debriefing Strahd if you guys are.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be available is the thing. So maybe not. We'll see how we go. It could end up being a rerun or something along those lines. We'll see what sort of pans out. But jump on our Discord server if you haven't already done so, because I'll be announcing what we're going to do sometime, hopefully in the next few days. And we also have this stream as well as Vecna Eve of Ruin, which is going to be coming out and a audio-only podcast variant on Spotify soon. That's not going to be next week. It's going to be the following week. I think Vecna will be launching 3 episodes on the 10th of February, and then we got 3 episodes of this stream, Beckoned Blackest Night, launching on Spotify on the 12th of February, which is the Thursday. If I could ask you to please, when those release, jump on the Spotify and give us a rating and review, download, listen to the whole episode. If you put it on as background noise, I don't care. Anything you can do will help us reach a greater audience, build up the Critverse, and of course, the more people we have to play D&D with, the better. We can have amazing combats like this one. Does anyone have anything they'd like to say before we wrap up for tonight?
Good
Pokemon Geeky
game.
Project.
All right. Yeah.
Thank you, and hopefully Grace loved what we did.
That remains to be seen.
Grace.
Yeah, no, she did. She did great. She was my personal favorite. Okay, well, that's where we're going to finish up for tonight. Make sure you check out Fruit Bowl Dice and Cryptic Culture. Use the affiliate code Crit and Miss at checkout to grab yourself some free gifts. Support the channel. Support local content creators. Join us again 2 weeks from now. And if you can't wait till then, of course, we have heaps of streams. Tuesday night, we have Tomb of Annihilation, 8:30 p.m. Australian Eastern on Twitch and on YouTube. And then on Wednesday night, we have another episode of Chronicles and Chaos. They have just finished their prologue, so they're launching into the campaign proper. I think they did that yesterday, sorry. So this will be the second episode of the actual full-fledged campaign. Thursday night, we'll let you know what we're going to do with that. And then on Friday night, we have Renegades, Rogues, and Runaways. I think they've got a special guest. I don't think it's anyone worth worrying about, though, to be honest. It's a small name person.
Keanu Reeves, I think.
Keanu Reeves? Yeah.
Keanu Reeves, yeah.
So Keanu Reeves is going to be guesting on Renegades, Rogues, and Runaways, 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time on Crit and Miss on Twitch. Good night, everybody. May all of your 20s be super filthy dirty, and we'll see you all again very, very soon. Thank you all very, very much.